welcome to Pop and Heat, episode 30. I'm Kier.
And I'm Leash, and welcome to your new favorite wrestling podcast.
Yeah. Episode 30.
We're back.
Yeah. And we get to be like genuinely excited about, a number.
It's a real milestone this
30's cool. I think, we're like 30 weeks in on the year. So that's about right. So
yeah, we were saying earlier, there were some weeks where we did 2 episodes, some weeks where we didn't do an episode. So it's all evening out. We're averaging 1 episode a week.
Yeah. Hopefully we have 52 episodes by the end of the year. We'll see, I guess.
We're hoping. We'll see you on week 52.
Yeah. So, last week was one of those weeks where we couldn't get an episode in. Life is super busy.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on, and we just couldn't make it happen. Did a couple TikToks, though. One in particular, I guess we can jump right into the first thing we want to talk about. We put up a TikTok regarding the death of the Immortal One, Mr. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, on July 24th, Hulk Hogan passed away, 71 years old. He had a heart attack, and the wrestling community, I think overall, pretty sad about it. There's a lot of people that didn't like Hulk Hogan, but we've said it a million times, and I think a lot of other people have said it. You really can't deny his contribution to wrestling itself. Yes, some bad stuff in his past, but
who amongst us doesn't have that story?
Yeah.
Right. Granted, is far more public than the average, but that's the thing, right? Is he any different than the average person with regard to making mistakes? Not saying specifically the ones he made, but everybody messes up, and I think it's important to remember at the heart of it all, wrestling wouldn't be what it is without him. And I know there's a handful of people in the realistic conversation for the GOAT, but undoubtedly he's very much there and hard to make an argument to beat, really.
Yeah. The human being that he was not perfect. We are not condoning anything that was a negative contribution by him to the world. That being said, I think that he transcended the human beingness of himself, and his character became an icon, and for that he majorly affected the way wrestling entertainment is produced and viewed, and inspired a lot of these wrestlers. So you can't take that away or discount it. It's there.
Yeah, I would say he was the first like global actual superstar for wrestling, right? Like, Andre was big, Bruno Sammartino, big star, but stars, Andre was internationally famous, but not like a household name. He was famous amongst people that really liked wrestling. Hulk Hogan, to your point, transcended that.
Yeah.
It became something else. He became a movie star, and, he wasn't winning any Oscars, but Hulk Hogan was in all kinds of movies that got me excited as a kid, and that was his audience.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to go after an audience that, wasn't going to buy it anyway. Right.
For
so,
sure.
I've mentioned this a number of times. I was a golden era kid, and for me, Hulk Hogan was sort of a love-hate thing. I was mostly a Macho Man fan growing up, and Hogan at times was an ally, and that was great, but at other times was quite the enemy, and I hated him for that. But again, love or hate, he's undeniable. And, the wrestling world is at a loss for him being gone.
Yeah, there is definitely an argument to be made for the fact that WWE may not be as mainstream or as popular as it is today without the awareness to wrestling entertainment that Hulk Hogan brought it.
I think that's a given. Yeah. WWE as it is today, it's just not what it is today without Hulk Hogan first. And it's easy to try and make the argument that, okay, if it wasn't him, it could have been somebody else, and they would have found their way there anyways. How do you know though?
Yeah. Yeah.
What we know for sure is what Hulk Hogan did, and we know the impact that it had.
Yeah.
And here we are, and I gotta say it. I think it's quite sad. I think it's sad when anybody at the age of 71 dies. I mean, that's not an old man. That's my dad's age.
Certainly not now. I mean, with life expectancy as it is now, 70 in your 70s is not what it used to be. So,
and he just had announced this new wrestling league with Eric Bischoff. Like the last thing that we thought was, he was over. So it's just quite a shock, and I think he'll be greatly missed.
Yeah, I had a few notes about him. We wanted to go through just highlighting his life and life to do with wrestling anyway. He wrestled in the AWA and Japan before gaining fame in the WWF. Appeared in Rocky 3 in 1982.
Thunder Lips.
Yeah, Thunder Lips. That kind of boosted his
Rocky fan right here.
Pop culture status. Yeah, that's right. Became WWF champion in 1984, defeating the Iron Sheik. That was the birth of Hulkamania.
Hulkamania.
Yeah.
You betcha. Yeah.
He headlined the first WrestleMania in 1985 and many after.
Yeah, I think he headlined like the first 9 or 8 of the first 9. I think he might have gone away for one of them or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just unbelievable stuff.
He had famous rivalries with Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, Roddy Piper. Known for all of his slogans like "Say your prayers, eat your vitamins." His iconic red and yellow gear, and then all black for NWO.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. Like, he had 2 extremely iconic careers, right? I mean, like, just completely different personas and different product lines, and it's just unbelievable. Just to have that kind of success with one is outstanding, but like to have the 2, just unreal. Hulkamania and the NWO. I mean, what is wrestling without that?
Yeah. Yeah, so that was 1996 after he jumped to WCW, formed the NWO. He was a multiple-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Returned to WWE in 2002, won the Undisputed WWE Championship at 48 years old, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. He was removed for a while, but then reinstated for that. Lots of movies, Mr. Nanny, Suburban Commando, reality show Hogan Knows Best.
3 Ninjas.
Yeah, 3 Ninjas. Yeah.
Don't forget.
6-time WWF, WWE champion, 6-time WCW champion, and obviously one of the most influential wrestlers of all time.
Yeah. R.I.P. Terry Bollea.
Yeah, that's our little tribute run through his life. We did catch on both SmackDown last week and Raw on Monday. They did tributes to Hogan at the beginning with, a lot of the roster members out there and doing a little recap of his life. And we enjoyed watching that. It was a nice tribute to him.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, as they do, the people online tried to stir that up and, make it seem like certain superstars were not into it or being disrespectful. I mean, people were making different facial expressions looking around. Depending on how you get a camera angle for a particular picture, you can sort of tell any story you like. As we said, I'm sure they all recognize, what he brought and appreciate him for something. And if they were out there, I'm sure they meant it.
Yeah, I think that's clickbait nonsense. I think if you filmed any funeral, you could easily point at people and be like, they don't look like they care. They don't look like they care. Like, people make different facial expressions all the time. You could pick out people that you think look like they don't care or don't want to be there or whatever the case is in any crowd of people. And doesn't necessarily reflect how they're actually feeling about it.
Well, it generates reaction, and that's what I'm coming to understand about everything online. It's really just about getting people going, getting people talking, and getting noticed. I saw a post the other day that was like, with Hulk Hogan gone, now John Cena and who else was it? I don't know. John Cena and some other wrestler are the oldest ones still alive, and it was like, them and the other 200 that we can all name. Like, it was just the most absurd thing, right? Like, but they did it on purpose. Like, clearly nobody's that dumb. So like, after you get over thinking how ridiculous this thing is, you kind of get it. Like, oh, good job. You probably got 1 million people to jump on here and tell you what an idiot you are, but you got 1 million people commenting on your post. It works.
They do it all the time with celebrities. I notice they'll post photos of a certain situation, and the tagline will be very vague, but the photo will be an extremely unflattering photo of the person. And it's like, that is clearly just a really bad photo, the angle or whatever. It's like, that's not really what the person looks like. And to your point, it's the same situation. It's just like, this is going to gain a lot of traction.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
Gets them.
The clickbait.
Gets me often.
Okay. Well, yeah, obviously we are sad about that, and we wanted to do our own little tribute and talk about it. But we are going to go into SummerSlam predictions.
Yeah. So, big one. First 2-night SummerSlam ever.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's basically like Mania Part 2 in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, first ever SummerSlam held over 2 nights. It's big. It basically is WrestleMania now. Like, there's no difference between the two events. They're just as big as the other. And just as much just as many high profile matches in both. Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean, the money making juggernaut that is WWE right now, they know how to get it done.
Yeah.
They make it as compelling as they can. SummerSlam, no exception. It's kind of geared up much the way that we predicted over the first half of the year. But how those matches will go is anyone's guess. You know, we can predict.
And we're going to try to guess.
We are going to try. Historically not wonderful at this. We were good with WrestleMania, though. We were like almost perfect with our picks.
We had right at WrestleMania. That's correct.
Yeah.
We checked a lot of boxes for WrestleMania.
So, you know, with this being so similar, maybe luck will strike again. With all of that said, don't gamble on our predictions, folks.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. No, we're not. Our historical average is not
not great.
Anything great.
No.
Okay, night 1, Saturday, August 2nd.
Yeah, basically, sorry to cut you off, but what happens is that I just always predict my favorite, and that's not a winning strategy.
No, I learned that. This is what I'm telling you. The hopeful guesses are not correct. Yeah. I learned my lesson on that.
I'm going to try and avoid that here, but it's really hard.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I get you. Okay, let's go through our match card here. So first off, we've got Gunther, the Ring General, versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, boy. Out of the gate with a tough one for me. I mean, he's not getting any younger. I'm going to say CM Punk. He's been back now for like 2 years, spent half the first year or more injured and out of commission. And I feel like his main event for Mania was kind of the quasi.
That's exactly the reasoning I'm going with here.
And like, I don't know. It just feels like they keep kind of getting him close, but then sort of pulling the rug. This time I think he's going to get it. I get that Triple H seems to really love Gunther and loves to keep a belt on him. I think Punk's the guy to take it. I really do.
And Gunther had a longer reign before, and he, like, CM Punk, they got to throw him something at some point. And like you said, like, I am happy for him that he got his quote unquote main event at WrestleMania.
We're so ignorant.
But let's be honest, okay? I don't think it was exactly what he had planned for his main event at WrestleMania. And I think that it should go that way right now. I think the timing is right for it, or a little overdue for it anyway. And I see them pushing the belt that way.
And not to beat a dead horse here, but it's also, he's the main event of night one again.
Yeah.
Let him have the friggin' belt, you know?
And the crowd, like, he's got the crowd right now. I mean, they go crazy when he comes out. And that's been building. Like, I get that CM Punk is popular, but we've watched that build over the last year, whatever.
I think it's hard to say anybody is more popular. And I'm talking even Jey Uso. Like, the crowd loves to yeet, but they are chanting CM Punk at the top of their lungs all the time, whether he's there or not. Like, he has the most fandom of anyone, I would say.
Yeah.
How he is going to put a GTS on Gunther, I really have no idea. I mean, what does Gunther weigh? Like 280 pounds?
Yeah.
But I guess he did it to Drew McIntyre, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get you. I don't like, if we're going to start being logical about who could really take who in a fight, I don't think that
it's out the window. Yeah, no, the trade's coming off the tracks.
The system is, failing.
For sure.
But we're going CM Punk.
Yeah, all right. I like it.
See what happens. Next on the docket, we have Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship.
Well, and I mean, what a good match to come off of your comment of, if we're talking about who would really win.
Well, I know.
I mean, because seriously.
Jade got them muscles.
Yeah. I think she would probably pick Tiffy up and rip her in half in about 10 seconds. But because it's WWE and it doesn't work like that, I think that they're going to keep the belt on Tiffy.
Oh, my God.
It's quite the long title reign that she's had for somebody so new as well. But I don't feel like they have the same kind of confidence in Jade. Now, with that being said, I do see a possible scenario of maybe Jade winning and then Naomi cashing in just to take it away. Or, oh no, she's already got the belt. I'm an idiot. She's the world champ. So no, Tiffy's going to keep the belt. That's that.
That's where you're going?
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't see any scenario where they're going to let Jade be the champ and have that much mic time. Like, I can't see it because Tiffy's such a star on the mic and they love giving her camera time, and they don't with Jade. They give her minimal mic time.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can tell you're on the other side with this one.
I kind of am. You know what I feel right now is that I think that we just read this thing with Tiffany Stratton where she was saying, people were asking like, oh, her character's a little confusing right now. She's got that thing you always say, it's like the Stone Cold thing where she is a heel, but people love her, people cheer for her, but she's kind of mean. Like, she has that right now. And she said, I like, why change my character? People cheer me anyway. Like, don't fix something that's not broken. That being said, Tiffy thrives as a heel. And I think that, and I get sometimes we got to have heels with belts. I get it. But I just think that maybe she's had a longer reign now and they might take it away from her to ensure that heel persona has some lasting power.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's a terrible prediction. And if anything was going to take it off of her, I would say it's the fact that she's had it so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because from the mic perspective, she's just so much, she's at a different level than Jade, right?
Yeah.
And that's just super, super important. So I feel like, even though it's been so long, I feel like they're going to keep the belt on Tiff. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. That's my prediction. I'm not going to go wishy-washy here.
All right, I'm marking them down. We are going to differ on this one. I don't want Tiffy to lose.
I know you don't. But again, we're not picking our favorites.
No, we're not.
I actually prefer
making
Jade.
notes because we're starting to differ now, and I got to keep track.
I'm all about Jade. I think she's wonderful. I can kind of feel
this is going to be a good match. I think.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But I can feel that, or I feel that Triple H just isn't there with her yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you could be right. We'll have to see. It's also fun when we pick different people because then there's a winner and a loser.
Perfect. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay. Next, we have Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
Yeah. Well, I have a prediction for this one that I think is kind of far-fetched, but
ooh, let's hear it.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I feel like Liv's coming back.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's going to turn face.
I know you have been saying that. I'll be super excited if she comes back at SummerSlam, and it might feed into my theory that she's not really injured.
I think she's going to help Alexa and Charlotte win.
Yeah.
I mean,
who knows?
I'm probably wrong, but
it's a cool theory.
It's not so much that she wants to help them win, but I think that she's going to be so pissed off with Roxanne.
Or she's just going to sabotage Roxanne and Raquel winning because she's mad at Roxanne. Like,
that's what I mean.
Not help Alexa, not intentionally help them win.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
That's what I think is going to happen. And, that's cool for a multitude of reasons. It's, Liv doing something awesome and going face. And I like that. I'm a fan of the faces. Theory. And I really like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte together. Yeah. I think they're super compelling, and even more so with some belts on them. Gives them a reason to stay together longer. Yeah, I just want to run with it.
Such a good duo. Go. I see lots of people posting online. I read one to you the other day, I think, and they were like, they were the matchup you never knew you wanted. Yeah. And it's like, they really are.
It's true.
They're pretty funny together. I like it a lot.
Even when they were like building it up with their backstage promos, I really didn't see this happening.
Yeah.
And certainly didn't see me liking it so much.
Yeah.
Like it is
something
awesome.
I didn't see it coming either. Not something I could have predicted would happen, but it's been pretty cool. So.
I feel like they're both very responsible for how well it's working too.
Yeah.
Like
they're both contributing equally to it. Yeah.
Both adding the comedy element, both, still being a little cold with each other. They're both playing. It's perfect. It's great. Yeah. I love it.
All right. So we're both going.
We're aligned on that one.
Yeah. Charlotte, Alexa.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna note it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel so silly for saying that Naomi cash-in thing.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like just, wow. Dummy. How do you forget that she already did it?
I know. There's a lot of wrestling that happens.
There is.
It's a lot of storyline to follow.
It just kind of, as I was thinking, like, why it might not go that way, that kind of just popped into my head, but pretty much as quickly was like, oh, no, you idiot. Clearly, that's not going to happen. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Yeah.
We have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. This is going to be pretty cool. Jelly Roll being a part of it, we love.
Yeah, talk about things you didn't know you wanted.
Yeah. I just think the thing about Jelly Roll is it's so endearing to me because it is not just a celebrity there trying to gain exposure. Like, he truly loves wrestling and is super pumped to be a part of it. Like, he's not just there to be like, pump my tires. He's like, I just want to do this.
Well, and the story that we had heard where like last year when he was a part of whatever event that was, I can't remember which PLE he was at, but yeah, he ends up choke slamming Austin Theory, and I guess he walks backstage, interrupts everything like they weren't in the middle of a show, and says to Paul, Triple H, says, if I lose another 100 pounds, can I have a match? Triple H is like, yeah. He's like, no, seriously. If I lose another 100 pounds, you guarantee me I can have a match. He's like, yeah, we love you. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And here we are.
He's like, I caught the bug that day. Like, I'm into it.
And yeah, like to know that was like, he said that he was motivated, accomplished that goal, He's back. A match is happening. A match where he gets to pair with Randy Orton, no less.
Yeah.
You know, it's great. I love it. And I mean, clearly he's not as mobile and whatnot as the other guys, but they're gonna work this out. And
Yeah.
one thing I know about Logan Paul is he is a man of preparation,
Mhm.
and he wants his matches to be memorable, and he's gonna make sure that
Yeah.
they've got their spots, and it's gonna be great.
Jelly Roll looks great too. I mean, he looks healthy. I was saying he's still a bigger guy. He's just naturally a bigger guy, but he looks healthy right now. And watching all these kind of scuffles go on that he's been a part of in the build up towards this, I think he looks good. And then yes, there's something to be said about the wrestlers he's in the ring with doing those things, with them helping to make it look good, but they're doing it right. I think it's going to work out well.
Well, and like, what a treat this is, as opposed to Travis Scott. Like, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
this is going to bring people to your audience,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to gain exposure that people are actually looking for.
I think the thing is that Travis Scott is super popular with the youths, the youth of today, the youths.
Yeah.
And that's a big market. Totally. That's what, anybody trying to sell music or movies or whatever, they're trying to market to that age group. And I get it. That's where the money is. That being said, Jelly Roll, I would say encompasses a more all ages group.
That's the thing. I'd say he's more all around.
Right? Everybody. Yeah.
It's right. I don't want to keep going on and on, but we're into this.
Yeah.
And I hope it's not the last that we see of him. I'd rather watch Jelly Roll in WWE than, watch his concerts. And
yeah.
I like Jelly Roll. So, I mean, I'm trying to say, like, I'm excited about this.
As far as predictions go for this, I feel like given the popularity of Jelly Roll and how crazy the crowd will go if he wins, I would say it's likely that they will have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll win over Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Yeah. I mean, typically the celebrity guest will get the win. They generally find a way to make that happen. They don't usually invite them in to embarrass them and send them home in shame.
Though.
Oh.
I think, I will be clear, my prediction right off the bat, I think Jelly Roll and Randy Orton will win.
Okay.
My asterisk on this is that if Jelly Roll does not win this, it's because he wants to continue.
I thought that too, because it keeps the chase, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it affects it negatively the other way either. I don't think winning means he can't wrestle again.
True.
It could compel Logan Paul to want a singles match.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows where we can go from there. But I do think they're going to give Jelly the win.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And we love Randy Orton, so, keep adding to his legacy.
Of course. Randy Orton could kill anybody any day.
I got to say this, though. I do hope that there is more in store for Randy, like, down the road. And I mean, I know that road isn't super long. But I want to see him take a run at 16 anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe not get to Cena's number, but I think they should give him another belt or two. He's been so good over the last year and a bit, he kind of got screwed at Mania, even though that Joe Hendry spot was awesome.
It was great.
It was better for Joe Hendry than it was for Randy, right?
Yeah.
So
I feel like Randy Orton's kind of in a sweet spot. Like, I mean, he is definitely high status in the WWE universe. Is he part of the biggest storylines all the time? Not necessarily, but he is still extremely popular. Huge crowd pop every time he comes out. He's consistently in storyline. He is in a bit of a sweet spot, just because he is not the highest status storyline out there all the time. Yeah,
I mean, I don't disagree. He's so beloved. They could kind of stick him wherever they want. But they just have to keep giving him some spot. You
want to see the big one. Yeah. You want to see the big win.
Eventually. Yeah. After Cody.
Okay, next we have The OTC. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Yeah, this feels like something that just kind of got thrown together because, Seth wasn't supposed to be injured, right? So I don't think their plan for the OTC was a tag match with the, Seth's henchmen. But I don't hate it. All that said, I don't hate this. I think, they probably obviously didn't have much planned for Jay either, and they got to have him out there. The fans want him, so pair him up with the OTC. Get the fans excited about that. That's everybody loves them, and put him up against those two brutes, and it feels like something compelling, right? Because right now, Braun Breaker, they're building him to be this thing that just is really, really hard to beat. Almost like what Jacob Fatu was.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that I feel like Braun Breaker's status is rising quite quickly. Definitely much more than Bronson Reed in this storyline.
They're really hinting at the demise quickly as well, right? Like
quicker than we thought, for sure.
Way faster. And I think that's a mistake. I think they should be dragging out this faction for a super long time.
Yeah.
But clearly, Braun Breaker is getting a little more confident taking the mic, telling Paul he's got a plan, and Paul's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's. I don't hate that angle. I just thought it would come like a year from now.
Yeah, I totally agree. And we had read in previous episodes, we talked about predictions for this, and it seemed like it would be a long time before they would go that direction in, expert predictions that were out there online. It just goes to show you never know.
Yep. Well, that's it. Paul, he keeps you guessing.
So what are you thinking? Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed.
I don't think the OTC is going to lose in one of his 15 days at work out of the year.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We love you, Roman.
You know what? I didn't take it as a joke. I was sitting there thinking about it going, yeah, you're probably right.
Well, yeah, I think he's going to win. And, it doesn't really mean anything though, right? What does it matter?
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, the match is not for anything.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go Roman and Jey then.
Yep. That's it. We're going with the bloodline, as it were.
Yeah. The bloodline.
Yeah. You can't escape it. They just won't go away.
They keep coming back. All right, next we have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, a personal rivalry.
Yeah, this one is easy for me. Karrion's got this one.
Yeah.
100%. And if he doesn't, Christ, what a terrible, terrible.
So the interesting thing about this, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that is who I think should win this. The week after SummerSlam, they go to Montreal, which is Sami Zayn's hometown.
Yeah, so that's the rubber match.
Okay.
Right? Because they've already had one.
All right.
Was it Backlash?
Yeah.
Saturday Night Main Event.
I don't know.
There's so many. You have a PLE every 5 minutes.
We say that.
But yeah, the last Karrion Kross Sami Zayn match where Sami Zayn won absurdly. It bothered me then. There's no way that he's going to win again. It just doesn't make any sense. And with the momentum of Karrion Kross with the fans right now, why would you not give him the win and let him carry that? And then sure, take this back to Montreal where Sammy's the hometown hero. Let him win a rubber match. And for crying out loud, you can do 7 of them like you did with Andrade and Carmelo.
Yeah.
Where the hell are those guys now that I said their names? Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen Carmelo in a minute.
We're going Karrion. we're going Karrion because I think he deserves it, and you think that's what's going to happen. And now, that we're talking about it, I do see if Sammy doesn't win, they can still do stuff with him in Montreal. That will be exciting. So
that's the thing about Sammy. It really doesn't matter if he wins or loses. It seems that everybody's gonna love him either way, right?
Yeah, he's the everyman.
That's it. I mean, I think people are expecting him to lose. That when he wins, they're like, "Hey,
yeah,
how about it? Great job, man."
He's endearing.
He's wonderful.
That's all in night one. We'll head into night two.
Let's do it.
Sunday, August 3rd, we've got night two of SummerSlam. Obviously, I don't know why I'm starting with main events. That seems counterintuitive. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Let's go. Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship.
That's the bottom?
Well, it's not the bottom. I just
start with a triple threat title match.
I don't really know what order these are going in. It's probably the second to last match.
What a good night it will be.
Just go with my order, okay?
Yeah.
I just didn't want to start with the one at the top.
I'm with you. I don't know.
Triple threat.
I guess my instincts are saying Naomi is going to keep the belt because they seem to really like her right now. I don't know. This Rhea Ripley Io Sky thing is magic, though.
Yeah.
Just keep putting them against each other, and Rhea can't beat her to save her life. I mean, Io Sky is slowly becoming my favorite wrestler. Period. Yeah. I think
she's pretty phenomenal,
male or female. I think she's like
in-ring skills. I mean,
hard to say anybody's better than her. Like in the world, she's phenomenal, and her character is just freaking great. I mean, her mic skills or lack thereof, super endearing. Love it. Her, everybody loves that. She's just so great.
Everybody loves
you pair that with her ability. It's just, how can you not like her? She's wonderful. So I would like Io Sky to win. I think they're probably going to keep the belt on Naomi. Rhea, I'm sorry. They've got you there for star power, but I'm fairly certain it's not your day.
I think so. I think they are going to send it back to Rhea. Only because WWE will not give up on giving her chance after chance, and she has been losing those chances. And I think, or like when she gets it, she loses it. Like, I just think that they're going to give it back to her.
I mean, it's a valid argument.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in a title match at every PLE there is.
And it's like they just she never runs out of chances to fight for the title. You can
apparently lose 12 title shots a year and still get one.
Yeah.
At every turn.
So Kier's going Naomi.
Yeah, I just feel like this Naomi heel character is kind of being built up as much as anything going on in the whole storyline right now. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like she goes away if she loses.
Yeah.
So it's not to say Rhea can't win. And as I say, I want Io Sky to win.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're going to keep the belt on her.
Well, we're going to see. Okay, sorry, I was checking a baby monitor if anybody was wondering why I keep looking that direction. We do have children, so.
Yep.
Next match here is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh my God, if they give it to AJ Styles, I will stop wrestling forever.
You'll stop wrestling?
I was going to say stop watching wrestling. I realized halfway through it didn't go that way. I do not wrestle. But
that's why we're so busy, folks. That's why we can't bring you an episode every week.
I'm sorry to tell you, folks. I'm going to give breaking news. I am El Grande Americano.
Just tearing up the indies over here as well under the name Leash Lightning. We have no time.
That's my 2K24. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What's happening to my brain?
You got it. 2K24.
That's my character. Yeah. Leash Lightning. Lightning Leash.
Yeah. Well, okay. So.
Back on track.
Yeah.
Dom AJ.
I feel like AJ's gonna win.
You think so?
I hate it.
Yuck.
I totally hate it. But like this buildup of AJ Styles kind of being around the corner, in every promo
I
for the
know.
last month, like I don't know, it just feels like a little much to just have him lose, and I don't know.
He's such
With
a
Liv, with
showboater.
my prediction of Liv coming back, I feel like she's gonna be mad, and that might screw him up too. Like I don't know. I have a bad feeling
All
that
right.
Dom's losing the belt, folks.
Your
I don't
reasons
want
are
it to happen.
valid.
I'm not
All
thrilled about it. I hate that I said it, but I did say it.
All right. Here's going AJ. I'm going Dom, against my better judgment on principle because I just cannot vote for AJ Styles.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. Okie doke. Next one. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This is a no DQ, no countout stipulation match.
I got a bad feeling about this one. I don't think it's gonna go Beck's way.
Really?
And I know that sort of goes against our theory of how things go leading up because she's been whooping Becky's ass, right? But I feel like this is one of those things where Becky talks about putting over the new generation.
Yeah.
Becky's got a lot of other things going on. She came back. She added a lot of cachet to this title. I mean, why would they give Lyra a third kick at this can just to lose it? Like, I don't know. I don't think
have the crowd though. She came out the other night
doesn't.
and you were like, you felt like Triple H was giving her, a test because she's out in the ring by herself. And I just feel like, the crowd's not interested. People
You're
are
right.
getting up to go to the bathroom and stuff.
So if Becky's going to keep the title, it's because Paul basically made a game time decision where he decided, you know what, like I can't do this because I'm sure that that's been the plan to give it to Lyra.
Yeah.
But as we have noted, the crowd is not with her. They don't give a damn about her. And Becky, even when they hate her, they do give a damn. So, I think if Becky's going to keep it, it's because of that. But I'm almost certain, and maybe we'll find out with that show Unreal if the plan changed. But yeah, I think the original plan is for it to go to Lyra, and for that reason, I'm going to stick with that guess.
Interesting.
But if Becky keeps it, it's because Lyra's lost the crowd, and she won't. I don't think she's going to really get another chance for a while, anyways.
We've got a lot of difference every match so far. On night 2, we disagree. I like it.
That one I'm probably
makes
wrong
things interesting.
As soon as you reminded me about the crowd thing, I figure.
Yeah, but you make a good point because it could be a way for them to try to build up Lyra Valkyria. If Becky puts her over, like, I don't know. There's something there for that theory as well. So
we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, and also a card laid is a card played, so you can't take it back now.
Well, that's kind of it. I just thought, yeah, I know I already threw it out there. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Next, we have Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu for the U.S. Championship. Steel cage match.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? So the steel cage should hopefully keep the henchmen out and
hopefully
allow a fair match, which shouldn't be really any kind of contest, right?
Yeah.
Fatu's a weapon.
Don't be messing with that door,
Yeah, but that's it, right? They're going to find some way. And I just don't know that Fatu can, muster up the same kind of henchman power, especially with that Tala Tonga guy. Like, oh my God.
Tala. Yeah, he's Tala.
He's Tala. Yeah.
He's Tala.
He's a big boy. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a, prediction of different scenarios and whatnot. I have to take one.
It's not a prediction.
I'm going to give it to Fatu.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm probably, I most likely got all of these wrong.
I'm also going Fatu.
Well, hopefully that bodes better for me.
Yeah.
Because in me thinking I got all my predictions wrong on night 2, that means that I thought you got all yours right. So
Yeah, I don't know. We've got a really mixed bag here.
Yeah.
But I feel like Jacob Fatu. I don't want to vote for Solo. So I'm not gonna.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Jacob Fatu, crazy man too, So he'll get in that steel cage. That werewolf will come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have a tag team championship 6-pack TLC match. This is kind of crazy. Okay. Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy from the Wyatt Six versus DIY, Gargano and Ciampa versus Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins versus Andrade and... Does this seem right to you?
Yep. Ray Phoenix.
There's so many people in here. Andrade and Ray Phoenix versus Fraxium versus Motor City Machine Guns for the WWE Tag Team Championship, ladder, table, and chair chaos showcase.
Yeah.
That's so many people.
Yeah. Someone's getting hurt really bad.
For a TLC match and a tag team match, that seems insane to me, the amount of people involved in that. It's like a Royal Rumble.
Well, yeah, I mean, those TLC matches often are tag matches, but not with 6 freaking teams. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, cool that they're doing a big thing with the tag team division. I mean, I do like that.
It's going to be chaos. It'll be entertaining, but yeah. That whole tag division, it's just really hard to sink your teeth into because it's just flopping everywhere every week, like the belts, I mean, the storyline not so much, is the same damn story every week, but the belts are just flipping back and forth between every team. There's no real juicy stuff happening in the tag division right now.
So who do you think's gonna win?
I mean, I like Street Profits, and I felt like they kind of got shortchanged losing the belt, but the way that they're kind of all scared of them, I'm going to go Wyatt Six.
That's interesting. So I was also trying to think of who I thought, and I do feel like it should be the Wyatt Six because, as we've mentioned, like they got to do something with these guys eventually. They've got to do something to elevate their status above just this. They have a great spectacle that happens every time they come out with the fireflies and the lights off, and it's great. It has great production value. But if we don't do something wrestling wise, raise their status wrestling wise soon, like what are we doing? Why are they there?
Yeah.
So
anyway. I think it'll go their way for sure.
Cool. Wyatt Six. All right. Last but not least, on night 2, we have your boy, Cody Rhodes.
My boy.
Versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship in a street fight.
Yeah. Basically giving Cody, or taking away a reason for Cody to feel guilty about being a bad guy.
Yeah.
Right. So I've been saying it since WrestleMania, since before WrestleMania. My prediction was that Cena was going to take the belt. I hated it. I didn't want Cody to lose, but I knew they would give it to Cena. It just, everything was laid out for us. We knew it was going to happen. At that point, I also said he's going to keep the belt till SummerSlam. I've since, thought it's quite possible that I'm not correct in this because Cena has a bunch of appearances after SummerSlam, and it's hard to be as compelling as you need to be if you've lost the belt. But I don't think any of the other PLEs are important enough for that, change of the guard to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like SummerSlam is the forum for it. And for that reason, I'm saying Cody takes the belt back. Night 2, SummerSlam.
Also, I don't think there's a world where John Cena leaves wrestling as a heel.
No.
And he needs time to get back. And if we if we do the changeover too late, he won't have that time.
That's a great point.
To make that storyline fit. So I'm also going Cody Rhodes for that reason. We need the rest of John Cena's dates available to bring his storyline back to the babyface world.
And it also gets harder to find Cody's way back to it.
That's true.
If he loses. Right?
Yep.
So, I mean, he's not Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you never know.
He can't have a shot at every PLE they do.
We're both going Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Okay, so that's it for predictions. Do you want to do a quick little top of the pop, hottest of the heat prediction? Little quick one for SummerSlam?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we'll roll right into our first.
We're gonna do it. We'll do like our predictions with the 1, 2, 3, and we'll say them together. Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I already have 2 in my head, so I'm good.
So let's kick into it.
Okay.
Top of the pop.
Top of the pop.
I said it earlier. He owns the crowd.
What are you doing? We're doing 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
You just said it.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Okay. Who do you think is gonna be top of the pop?
I'm an idiot tonight. Like, oh my gosh, just brain dead.
I'll count it out. All right.
I'm here for your entertainment, folks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
CM Punk.
Morgan.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Right?
Look at you. Yeah, it's okay. Hey.
Because if it happens, the crowd's going to go wild.
You're right. Oh, I totally blew it. Yep. No, you're going to win that. Your
prediction's good, though. If you go with who we know is going to be there, your prediction's great. If Liv doesn't show up, you have a good chance of winning that. So,
and I mean, I specifically mean CM Punk when he gets the 3 count on Gunther. Like, I feel like the place is going to just explode.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think if Liv's music hits and she comes down and you know, fucks with Judgment Day, it's going to be great.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's do the next one.
Okay.
You suck.
Hottest of the heat.
Hottest of the heat. We're going to do 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Careful.
All right. Well, I was just going to ask a question. Like, do you start it out? Let's go. I don't want to screw up anymore.
1, 2, 3. Logan Paul. Oh, yeah. All right.
Easy peas.
Hot heat. He's got that hot heat.
Yeah, well, and I mean, if he wasn't hot heat before, put him up against like the most beloved man in America.
Yeah.
And Jelly Roll, you know, like, yeah.
There's going to be some
Logan's going to burn it up for sure.
Yeah. Yep. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll bring us into our last segment, folks.
The social.
Social. Beautiful.
I don't know if it was the best,
beautiful.
But it wasn't the worst.
I don't know. We've done a lot of them now. 30 to be exact.
Do we have social right out of the gate?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it came
later.
In less than 10 episodes, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So maybe not 30 of the theme song out there, but
yeah. I feel like we've been really loosey-goosey on this episode. I'm all over the map.
I like it, though. I feel like we're just, free-flowing.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
You're really getting to know who we are.
Yeah.
Folks.
Yeah.
We're not putting on any airs here.
We're metaphorically going commando with this episode. Did you like that?
Wow.
I don't know why. Like,
right.
This is it.
Okay.
This is what this episode is.
Having fun. All right. So hit me with that social.
Okay, moving on. Okay, first of all, Becky Lynch, I think this was on Raw this week, right? Becky Lynch got beat up by Lyra Valkyria with the kendo stick.
Oh yeah, real bad.
Yeah, so Lyra facing the entrance area as if Becky's going to come out because her music hits, realizes she's behind her, jumps on her. Becky has a kendo stick in her hand. Lyra Valkyria starts beating Becky Lynch with the kendo stick. Anyways, afterwards, Becky Lynch posts it on social media, pictures of her back, and she's like super bruised up, like huge red marks. Just like, the crap beaten out of her. But I liked what she wrote in it because she was like something like Lyra's lost her mind. We cannot let this crazy bird lady keep the championship belt or get the championship belt, or represent it, however she said it. I love that she called her a crazy bird lady, but she was pretty beat up. I like when they post stuff like that, though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the behind the scenes on some of the injuries specifically are just like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you weren't on social media, you wouldn't see that.
Yeah. Like people with Bianca's hair whip, like,
oh God,
she's cutting people up all the time.
Yeah,
like,
it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Who else recently? Somebody else had a pretty bad mark on them. Was it Karrion Kross? Somebody we recently saw in the ring had like I don't know if it was on SmackDown or Raw this week. Anyways, doesn't matter. Somebody had a really bad gash across their chest, I think.
It's wild how many of them get hurt to a degree that you just wouldn't know if you're in the live audience or even watching on TV. If you don't follow their social media, you won't see it. Like Liv a few times has been really injured, like just eye busted right open, and you only really see those pictures.
Yeah, what they post afterwards, later, the aftermath. Yeah.
We've mentioned a few times that we've read Becky Lynch's autobiography as well, and in that she talks quite a bit about all the different weapons and whatnot that they use and how some of them don't really hurt at all, so they're lots of fun to use. But she says that the kendo sticks specifically, there's no way to not have those hurt.
Yeah.
You're just wailing on each other with these things and they hurt like hell. And I thought I remembered that when we were looking at the video or the picture that she posted on her Instagram. It was like, oh yeah, that was a kendo stick. Like it's black.
Yeah.
The line on her, like, wow.
Yeah.
So good.
They get really beat up. That's the well, we'll talk about this in a second, but we just watched something with Triple H talking to Rhea Ripley backstage. And he says to her at one point, he's like, it's a physical business and nobody gets out unscathed. So people are getting really hurt all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just, what is your list? Not do you have a list of injuries, right?
Yeah, and just because you're planning the way you beat each other up doesn't mean you're not actually beating each other up.
It almost feels like almost every single episode there's something.
Yeah.
That goes wrong and somebody's hurt to some degree, right?
Yeah, I would say that's likely. Next thing on my list here was AAA had their big event. What was it called there?
Something Mania.
Yeah. Triple Mania.
Was it? Triple Mania?
Triple Mania. Yeah, it was. Yeah, AAA, Triple Mania. Cool. It was, yeah. So they had that in Mexico last weekend, I guess, or last.
I think it was this past weekend, yeah.
Dominic Mysterio was a surprise addition to that, and the pop he got. So this came up because, I mean, we did not watch it. Again, we've said a million times, I don't have time for anything other than Raw, SmackDown, and our main roster PLEs. I wish I did, but I don't.
Yeah, no, we'd watch it all.
I'd watch every single thing if we had the time. But I did see the clip that they played of like the unedited sound of Dom jumping in the ring, taking off his mask, revealing it was him. And the crowd went bananas.
Some people were saying that it was like, in the conversation for like loudest pops of all time.
Yeah, I could see that.
Unreal the way the
pop he got at WrestleMania. Like people, and that was, you could tell on his face that was unexpected. Like he did not think the crowd was, he was eternally, this heel, they wouldn't even let him talk. And
as we're saying all this, I'm remembering I predicted AJ Styles is going to win. I'm probably so wrong. But, I love Dom. I totally do. I hope he becomes heavyweight champ someday.
The crowd loves him so much, and I love it. I love it for him.
No, it's good. He's worked hard to to build his character to where it is. He's so good at it. You watch all the big guys, the vets of WWE, and when they get asked, who's the young buck that you think has the most potential and the brightest future, every one of them say Dom.
Yeah. I think he's, seems to be very dedicated, and he'll do whatever they need him to do. He's in silly promos, he's in big matches, like everything in between, he'll do it all. So, and he's really good.
What else you got?
Okay. Next we had, you and I watched the first episode of Unreal.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to comment on that.
We weren't going to, but the previews made it look not as upsetting as I thought it would be.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't. No, it was good.
And that's what I wanted to comment on, because I think we've talked about it a few times on here. We were nervous for this. We were scared that it would eliminate some of the magic that WWE has in blurring the line between reality and fiction. And we like the guessing of what's real and what's not real. We enjoy that part of it, and we thought with Unreal they would take some of that away.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to a degree, but those things that compel us from episode to episode of like, was that real?
Yeah,
that's still going to be there. Watching this show isn't going to take that away, because we won't even see things about current episodes till they're 6 months old. Anyways,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I really don't see it being something that's going to destroy, how you're feeling about things or your, level of surprise when things happen.
Yeah. And I don't think, it pulls back the curtain. You're seeing behind the scenes. You're seeing that it is choreographed and planned out. I still didn't feel like, no, this is just from the first episode. I did not feel like it changed any of the way I feel about WWE or watching it. Like, it didn't take away from it. If anything, it added to it. I was definitely extremely interested in watching it, because it was like I get more WWE from it.
That was it. Yeah, it's just more content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be lying to say that there were any surprises as far as, learning that it's scripted and choreographed, whatever, right? Like, we know all that, so why not? And yeah, so far, not disappointed. It's good.
It's great. Lastly, on the social, I just wanted to talk about the fact that SummerSlam is this weekend. Next week, August 8th, the first SmackDown after SummerSlam, you and I and a crew of our friends are headed to Montreal, and we are going to see SmackDown live right after SummerSlam. I'm so excited. And we have the VIP package.
We're ringsider. Yeah. So we're going to be right in the camera view, row 4. We'll probably bring a couple signs to hold up, a couple different things. No spoilers here, so you have to tune in to see what they are. But yeah, couldn't be more excited about it. Our episode that we do after that will kind of show you the cool stuff that we get to keep from that show, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah. So tune in. Stay tuned for that. We want to show you all the stuff that came with the package so that everybody knows what comes with it. Also, keep an eye out for us when you're watching SmackDown next week. We'll remind you again one time before that, but keep an we out for us, because we'll be in the crowd. And if you can screenshot and share your screenshots with us, that would be cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want as many photos of us sitting in that crowd as possible.
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably go back and watch it and screenshot the whole damn episode. But yeah. Hit us up. Let us know if you see us. But as she said, we'll be talking to you again before then, anyways. But
yeah, and you can reach out to us on many different social media platforms.
Yeah, you can.
We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X/Twitter. We're at Poppin' Heat. That's at POPNHEAT.
Yeah, and you can find this podcast and the other 29 before it on Apple Music Amazon Music, Spotify, and Audible.
Yep. Video version on YouTube, but if you can see us, you're already watching it.
You probably knew that. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I guess we'll be talking to you next week about how right or wrong we were.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some split decisions, so one of us will come out a winner here.
Yeah, that's right. There will be a loser, folks. It's gonna be. All right. Well, we're fighting for that spot then, apparently. But tune in next week to find out anyways.
Thanks for watching and listening, guys.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around. 30 episodes in, eh? Here's to another 30. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.